Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Rome Total War, where the Civil War is well underway. There have been attacks on both sides, and they're down there kind of cowering next to Marseille, the first true Julii, who actually dared to take me on. Look at his crippled army. He should not have attempted to do that. And we have taken the bridge. We have taken this crucial pass through the Alps, where we should be able to... Okay, who built that road? Okay, whoever built that road down there did a terrible job. The crucial pass where we can hold off the Julii advance, at least until they start getting smart. If they bring this army out of Lugdunum, they could just bring it straight through here. There is a pass through here. There's also a pass through here. But we've got problems from other directions too. The British are possibly about to attack Aquincum, which is weird. Just look at those banners. Look at those banners. And flipping Spurus the Ugly is there. He can handle this, damn it. It's fine. So I think we're going to be okay there. I'm more concerned about the forward force here under Captain Nero, who I'm not convinced is going to hold out particularly well. Particularly when this chappie, who have we got here? Placus Menenius, when he shows up, yeah, we could be in trouble. We've also got two large forces heading in this way towards Siwa. I've got a spy close by to them. I'm just going to use to kind of keep an eye on them. And ooh, the Numidian assassin is actually walking away from Siwa and towards this. That works for me. That works for me very nicely. By the way, my new assassin who was going to take out this assassin. If I just take out you... Oh, apparently you're very good. Yeah, unfortunately, all agents, basically, the higher their skill, the harder they are to assassinate, even if it doesn't really make sense. So, this guy's more influential, so he's harder to assassinate for some reason. What about you guys? I could... 32% and 24%. Right. It'd be tricky to take anyone down, unfortunately. Never mind, we've got new forces being trained over here. I want to boost the population of Siwa as quickly as possible. We've got, like, some decent troops here. We can draw together a good, solid, modern army. And Memphis has nearly got itself an awesome Temple of Mars. Once that's done, everyone can be just experienced 3. Now that'll work pretty damn nicely. If we just kind of, retrain all these troops here at Memphis, and then move these guys down to Siwa, that should be absolutely fine for our defense. And the Middle East is... peaceful at the moment, but I'm worried about what the Armenians are going to do once the Parthians have been defeated. Oh dear. Oh no. The Parthians have lost their last big city here. They've literally only got one town left, and it's... Oh no, they've actually managed to beat back the actual, the siege here. But this is all they've got. 4 people inside a battered town with a flipping barbarian palisade. It's not even eastern. Oh no. I'm guessing the capital's retreated way up here. Yep. Capital up here at the edge of the world. It's well protected. They're going to hold on to that at least. And oh no, it's got worse for Germany as well. They have indeed lost this town over here. Right, what's Germany got left at this point? They've got these 3, not currently under siege. Oh, yes. Not looking good for Germany. Let's go and keep an eye on Germany. I like the way Germany's going here. I'm really worried by the Scythians, incidentally. The Scythians do not normally do this well. This is actually quite unusual for the Scythians to have made it this far west. They don't normally get this close to Central Europe. I just kind of hope they keep going for the Germans and these 3 cities and don't get any ideas about it. I mean, we've got decent forces here. We should be alright, but... yeah, it looks like they're heading north for the minute at least. Still, this is the same turn we did a whole bunch of stuff last time. Time to end this turn and see what the bloody hell's going to happen next, because I suspect we're going to be attacked from many angles. And we have got... oh, I suspect that is the bridge fight. Yes, indeed. As I suspected, Placus Menenius decided he wants to take the bridge, and... the battle is very much in his favour. He's got less troops, but my troops are terrible. Okay, what's he brought with him? He's brought... oh! This is interesting. He has brought old school troops, but they are extremely well experienced. Silver Chevron troops. Those guys... oh, yeah. It's extremely tough Principes versus basically untested Hastati. Oh, my. Right, okay. What have you got on you? Ah, Drill Master, though. Drill Master and Unquenched Anger. Sadly, Unquenched Anger hasn't got quite bad enough that it's causing him morale penalties. But, yeah, Drill Master. -2 morale for all troops on the battlefield. That could work to my advantage. You see, my concern is actually, I imagine Silver Chevron Principes are probably actually tougher than completely inexperienced legionaries. So even though these are the old troops, they can probably cut their way through my front line pretty effectively. Right, same basic principle. Can't remember if I actually pointed it out last time. The reason the skirmishers are on this side is because when the Romans run over the bridge, they're going to be holding their shields on their left and their sword in their right. So the shields run defense in this direction, and thus if we are attacking from this side with the kind of the skirmishers and the archers, we're getting the best shots in. So we'll get these guys lined up ready for that. Okay, everyone in pretty much the same position as last time. We're going to do the big stack of skirmishers on the right, but this is going to be a much harder fight, if only for the fact there's heavy cavalry in their army. And, well, I've got some heavy cavalry in the form of my Roman cavalry, but it's not much and it can't stand up to an armoured general. That's going to be tough to take out. Nice big loop here. I've got the Hastati a little bit closer in this time, so they can actually kind of get their throwing javelins there. I'm actually going to take these guys. I'm going to take you off fire at will at first. I'd rather have you turn on fire at will. Actually, you know what? No. Let's have the biggest, toughest concentration of fire we can on whatever crosses the bridge first, which is going to be probably just a few units of Principes. They've got Velites, but no archers at all. Fine, that works for me. In fact, actually, why are they... This is interesting. Why are they not forming a marching column? They'll probably drop into a marching column in a moment. I mean, this is a dangerous situation to approach here. Flipping legionaries dead ahead of you, Hastati tossing in Pila from one side, the Libyans tossing in the javelins from the other, and the archers over here as well. There's a lot of fire going to be concentrated around here. Right, let's just speed things up until they've formed their marching column. And no marching column. They're just literally just going to bum rush the bridge. Placus Menenius, he is just clearly a tactical genius. They've literally just decided to bum rush the bridge. Marvellous. So, in come the first few shots. Lovely. They're going to start going down. If they're just going to all rush together, actually it kind of worked, but now prepare for literally all of the javelins and all of the Pila in the world. Everything at once. Lovely. But the general's got himself right up front too. That's going to be a little bit on the tricky side. And more Pila coming in. More Pila. Oh, yes. This is what we wanted to be seeing here. But the problem is, because they're all blended together, that kind of works to their advantage when they're all blended together. Because all blended together, they're actually kind of harder to cause a break. And the Roman armoured general's right at the flipping front. And I've got no spearmen in this entire army. You know what? I just want these guys. As soon as you guys toss in the javelins and then just go for the general. So just to toss the javelin and then just forward. Alright, toss in the javelins. More javelins, more javelins, more javelins. Come on, guys. Toss them in. There you go. And then get on the horses. If we can just take out the general, then that will actually work. But I want those guys going forward because right now my front line is being pushed back by the heavy cavalry, which is just giving these guys a load of space to advance. Do I dare actually throw these guys forward at this point? How's this going? Actually, not going too bad. Legionaries are holding their ground for now. But once the legionaries have gone down, what's flipping left? You know, I'm just sending in the Hastati on this side. Have you guys used up your javelins yet? Close by to it. There's a lot of fire coming in on this side, which is going to work to our advantage, but I'm going to bring my horses around here a little bit, and I'm going to bring, you know what, you guys have pretty much used your usefulness up right now. I'm going to bring these guys back, and I'm going to send in the Hastati reserves. We're just going to go and stand over here. They're going to toss in their Pila, and how's the Roman... Ooh, the Roman armoured general is down to 16. Let's actually get on top of him. If we can just take him out, and then we hit a kind of horse charge into this side, together with the cavalry support, we might be able to cause the rout. Ooh. The Roman armoured general has done ridiculously good damage to my flipping legionaries. They're really badly damaged, but there's our first rout. I'm amazed. It's actually, we've only seen one rout this entire fight. That is no good. Down to 7, wavering, tired. Where's the general? There he is. He's actually in a pretty safe position for now. No, the general's going. The general's on his way. That's good. Okay, someone just finish him off. Someone just finish off the general. Finish off the bloody Scipii. Oh, lucky get. Like, actually, you know what? Never mind. Because he's tired and we're not. We're just going to run him down right now. Run down their general. Nice and quick. There we go. General dead. And that's it. They give up immediately. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, actually, some of them are still trying to come. It's not a total rout yet, but I think it will be pretty damn soon. Let's just send the cavalry along the bridge now. We're just going to mop this up. Good. Dicey, and the problem is we're just being worn down over and over and over again, but it'll do for now. No, continue the battle, get the horse over the bridge. But now my flipping horses can just start chunking down some people. Nice. You are going to get a lot of kills, my good man. Oh, yes. Dead Scipii owners. They just keep trying to take this bridge, and they're not sending quite enough. That could have been very, very dangerous indeed. It was lucky the general actually threw himself forward. I was worried about it at first, but it kind of worked to our advantage in the end. And don't forget, of course, the advantage of my Hastati, the one advantage they've got in this battle, is because they're light infantry and they're winded, these guys are tired and heavy infantry, my Hastati can just run these guys down. So even though it's foot versus foot, yeah, even then, we can totally just actually chase these guys down and kill them all. I didn't say it was going to be fast, but it is indeed happening. Principes chopped down. Lovely. And that's definitely, yep, 95% of the enemy dead to my 13. Nice. That'll do. I'm going to be honest, Captain Nero deserves a promotion. We really should be promoting this man to general. And as we might have feared, lots of Armenian movement heading south right now. Yeah, if I had to guess, the Armenians are coming for me. But that's fine. Spurious Victor can handle that. Nothing major in faction announcements, but some fun stuff showing up at Herius Silius, who of course is over in Sidon with a very, very good quality. Yeah, he's actually got the Scriptorum, so he's actually picked up something really cool which we haven't seen much of. He's seen a Geographer. Maps are a key to all great military campaigns and jolly useful when collecting land taxes. So plus 15% movement points and 10% bonus tax income. Really, really, very, very useful, and I'm guessing you can't get that in Academy at all. That's locked to a Scriptorium. But yeah, a whole bunch of really useful stuff becomes unlocked at the higher levels. So he's already got himself, yeah, Grain Merchant, Priestess of Juno, Geographer, Treasurer. He's picked up some really good stuff. He's only 25. Basically, just off them, he's getting damn good. Now, Marcellus Brutus II obviously heads over to his boat and joins the mainland here. He can figure out what to do with kind of upgrading particularly the Cretans momentarily, but before that, of course, we've got something vastly more important to do here. Oh yes, Ulpius Victor and Julianus Vatinius are almost ready to make their move. So, Julianus Vatinius heads over in this direction, and this smaller fleet will contain the army of Ulpius Victor, also heading on its way. Lovely, they're 100% safe, right? Yeah, there's nothing around here that's even going to challenge them. Good. Right, time to check on the war at sea. No opposition round here. We've completely cleared out this area. Don't forget to actually blockade that little area there. Marvellous. Now, what do we have left? There was a... It's you, isn't it? You don't look like much, but no, there was... Wasn't there a fleet that had... Yeah, Julii fleet that had 2 boats in it where they're actually quite experienced. Well, never mind. Possibly one of them already sunk. Let's just go and chase off these guys. Is it you? Yes, it was you. Right, just need to beat these guys down a bit. So he now flees to the south, and then... Can you get over to him? Yes, you can. 18 men. That should hopefully sink. Yep, that's down. Good. And that means now we just need to get over to... You can only get over to here. Fine, we'll get you to there. Could you get over to... How many have you got left? 21. No. Sadly, I'm pretty sure these guys would still lose to that, unfortunately, because they're not very experienced yet. So that's fine. We'll just move you round over here. And now we've pretty much got this guy boxed in. We'll be able to beat him down momentarily. And that should be the entirety of the fleets around here. Yeah, that should do. You know, I'd love to actually go and help out the Numidians. I genuinely would love to, because that's actually their final city now. The Numidians are still going to be destroyed. I thought they'd actually kind of survive this, but no. And as for, well, as for the Spanish, there's a force here, but there's no way round that way. The only way to get round to Astarica is to kind of go around this path here. So, I'm not sure what this guy's doing, really, but he's just sort of standing around there. Fine. I mean, you've got to say, Spain is looking a lot less manned than it used to be because all the troops have piled back over here to come and deal with me. And so far, they haven't actually dared take me on, but we'll see if they do. Actually, you know what? This spy I'd like to get around over here. He's never going to get around that way. But what I need to do is... Have I got another spy? I swear I trained another spy somewhere. Did I have a spy? No, what I did train, however, was an assassin. Oh. Oh my. An assassination genius with a pet monkey. My. Well, isn't this just quite useful? Let's get my assassin up here close by to Rome. So we've got a whole bunch of really useless general... Oh no. They're already not... Wait, how could you have already lost your position? It was only a sign like a turn or two ago. That's weird, but alright. Yeah, Rome right now as a settlement is making a very, very big loss. Because, yeah, I've kind of cut off large parts of what was their sea trade. Because they've basically got no one left to trade with. So as a result, they're suddenly into a massive deficit. Now, Who might actually 35% chance to kill? 31, 48, 48. No one's a sure thing, are they? What about you? 10%. Ooh, guys, the raffle might be easier to take out. Fine. You know, we'll give it a go. Probably not the faction leader. That's probably not going to fly. But one of these useless guys, if we just kill him, we get his heavy cavalry out of the way. Sure. And down one of them goes. Nice. And that also improves him and makes him better. So we've got one of the useless guys down. That was just a coin flip. He's up to cutthroat. So he's now up to... Oh, he's up to 6. That's nice. So now we've got an assassin. You can start picking these guys apart. Lovely. So next time, he's now got 41 on that guy. Probably up to 64. 64% on the other useless guy who just got invented out of nowhere. Beautiful. That's working very, very nicely. But very irritatingly, it would appear the British are actually turning their attention to me. There is a large British force, quite experienced too. Well, it looks like I'm being joined by reinforcements. Looks like it's heading south. Towards Batavium. Oh, you do not want to take on Batavium, because by the time you get there, Batavium is going to have its epic stone walls, damn it. You do not want to mess with them. But, just in case, let's get some more flipping archers trained, because I will say, actually, the army that's there right now is pretty bloody feeble. This guy, however, is just sort of hanging out here as if he's, like, defending his friends, the Dacians. And bloody hell do they need it. Yeah. We might have British incoming momentarily, which could be... it's not exactly a concern. We've got plenty of reinforcements. In fact, actually, what I should do is get some... By any chance, does anyone have any... You've got hoplites with you. Oh, well, that's just marvellously good news. Right, send the hoplites, or actually just send one unit of hoplites. One unit of hoplites is just fine, together with some reinforcing, gladiators, and some decent strength cavalry over in this direction. If you can get to Batavium before the British try to besiege it, that would work for me. Because the British have, they've got some light chariots there, which kind of chariot archers, but would still be useful to have at least one unit of hoplites there just to see them off for certain. And go on, send just a couple of units of Triario in that direction as well, just to help out. I'm not sure Rimini really needs those. I mean, this guy's pretty much not got much, so even if he decides to attack a Rimini, we can get reinforcements from Aretia before anything else happens. And that does remind me, one unit of really, really good archers could do with actually leaving this army to keep this one topped up in case its archers need actually repairs, which one of them actually does. So one archer spare in this direction. And then we can just keep training some troops here. I like training the elite troops here. Go on there. More legionary cavalry. Why not? Actually, no. How about a Praetorian? That will be fun. Actually, what would be even more fun is if we just buy off the flipping Senate one by one. So you... How would you like to join my faction? Oh, not even for your gold. Okay. Gonna need more gold. Fine. And it is indeed quite possible that Julia, I've seen around my cunning ruse of blocking off this route, because the large army from Lugdunum, just like I feared, looks like it's actually heading north, not south. I suspect that army is going to head through here. If they're about to do that, we might actually need some reinforcements. Who have we got around that's in any way competent? Because I want to leave one general down here in Aretium, just as a kind of, southern frontier against the Senate to make sure they don't attack. They're very unlikely to. I'm not even sure they can, but I want to have a strong force there just in case. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. I've sent Julianus Vatinius off without his flipping archers. They're still in Corinth because they got retrained. Because this guy's now up to flipping 19 missile attack. Oh, I've made a mistake. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. They are right behind you. Oh, he's probably panicking right now. Poor Julianus Vatinius, he bloody loves his archers. Don't worry. They are right behind you. There's a really strong fleet escorting them. Don't panic, Julianus. Year 2 of Marcellus Brutus I, living in the most cultured, rich city in the world. He's still just a social drinker. But he has married a good woman, so that's nice. Now, what's going on down south? The Scipiones are most certainly advancing, but these rebels are conveniently slowing them down, which is good. Now, let's get all of these flipping units of peasants that I've been training over the border, because, as soon as they're over the border, we can just start breaking them up. Lovely, I can get everyone over the border right now. I want to get Siwa up to a flipping large city. No, not a large city, just a minor city, or flipping do. Just so we can actually get rid of them. And there we go. Lovely. Yeah, they're already up to 3,500. As soon as we get to 6,000, then it's 3 turns to... Ooh. Are we really going to have walls ready? I'm not sure we're going to have walls ready in time for the arrival of the Scipiones. We might. You know what? They're making slow progress. We just might. Meanwhile, over here in Segestica, we have got a, well, apparently large, but apparently quite feeble, in fact, unit of just, 1,000 men have just decided to float around here to give militia cavalry and peltas. So basically nothing that can stand up to any form of actual, you know, charge. So you know what? Lentulus Brutus, the man who basically just exists to do mining, and bloody good you are at mining too. Over 1,000 mining income per turn. You're going out onto the bloody field for once. Go on you pop. In fact, I'm not even bothering to fight that one. It was so in my favour. We'll just send him out automatically. There we go. Lovely. Took some very light knocks, but nothing major. Also, there's a tougher flipping army just down the road as well. Bloody hell, guys. I'm busy, alright. I'm being attacked from all sides. Speaking of which, what's going on down here? Ah. Okay. So, Captain Nero, who's doing a great job, will eventually be worn down, alright. He will eventually be worn down, because now there's a full stack army with, Lentulus Titus, who's got a bit of a fat neck, it must be said, but looks like he's a competent enough commander, and he has got himself a full stack army. Oh, yeah, that's going to be more interesting. You know what, guys? We should actually get a spy out. Let's get a spy out onto the field. I need to see what's going on around here. We need to see these armies ahead of time. Right, I think that's all we can do this turn. Let's see who's going to attack me next. I'm particularly interested in the British. What are the British planning to do? Because, yeah, they've got a decent army. Can they even make it to... No, I don't think they can quite make it to Patavian this turn. If they want to attack our epic stone walls, they're welcome to bloody try. And, the Duke... Seriously? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure that's what you want to do, Captain Lentulus? Because, alright, basically, a captain with some basic... I will say, you've got some good arch stuff there. The fact they've got that up to gold probably means that somewhere in one of the towns of Gaul, they had, there's a shrine to... Which is it? One of the shrines of Gaul gives you benefits to missile weapons, which means he must have just kept one of those. So, yeah, that's a good idea. The same as I've got the large temple of Artemis. I just keep in Corinth and I've never taken down because it's really useful. He's in the same here, which is quite clever. But there's the weak point right there. Equites. The leader is Equites. He's just going to fall apart. Alright, fine. You know what? Let's see what a real army does when it's guarding a bridge. Bit of a different bridge fight here we've got going on. It is winter. It is cold and... Wait, hang on. Please tell me that. I was about to say, I really hope the water's flowing in this direction. Otherwise, I've got serious questions about how this river actually operates, given, yeah, if anything, I'm quite frankly amazed that the flow seems pretty, leisurely. So here we are, the bridge. Looks to me like there's no... I don't see, is that a crossing point? I don't see an obvious crossing point. I'd say that was one to there, but I don't see the different colour here, so maybe it's not. You know what, never mind. The enemy will never flipping use it. And just in case things weren't looking bad enough for those Equites who are probably going to idiotically charge forward, we've got Auxilia ready to murder them. That will work just fine. Right, 3 legionaries at the front and a bit of a kind of a horseshoe there to keep them trapped up. The Auxilia right behind, more legionaries over on that side, and the archers are just fine where they are. In fact, the archers are already flipping firing, so I'd say the archers are in fine position. Lovely. War Dogs just get a bit closer. Of course, we'll just release them the moment the opportunity comes up. Bring the general just up behind everyone, and then the horses can just get a little bit closer, ready to charge in when the moment is right. Everyone who's not running, probably run, please. And if you guys got the... Yeah, you've all got your fire at will and your guard mode on. Lovely. So, archers already coming in. Their archer auxilia is going to go down very, very fast indeed, which is convenient, because they'll be murdered before they can actually do anything to me. So we'll take out their archers before they do anything. Then, after that, another archer auxilia is kind of walking forwards. That one's going to collapse almost immediately, which is good. Yeah, the archers have just given up already. These archers are now walking in, but as soon as these guys get out of range, some of these guys will hopefully change target. Right, actually, the only ones who can hit these ones can hit these ones, fine. So my group on the end can just target over there. And they're forming a nice marching column. This guy actually knows what he's doing a bit better than last time. And now everyone is going to... Yep. Now all my other archers are just going to focus on these guys. Lovely. So these guys are going to go down nice and quick before they actually cause me any trouble. Good. I was a bit worried about what the Archer Auxilia might be able to do to me. But they're going to be slaughtered before they can do much. Right. So they're finally reloading now. But they'll go down before much happens. And before these guys actually cross the river, yeah, we're taking... Oh, they're targeting my legionaries anyway. Down to 47. You know what? Fine, whatever. In which case, pause here for a second. You keep focusing on them. But everyone else, I need you to redirect your fire right now, please. I need you to redirect your fire over to... you're going to be destroyed by the Peeler. Let's change the fire over to here. Peeler coming in from every direction. Lovely. These guys are going to be in trouble. They're already wavering. Good. You know what? release the dogs. Let's get the dogs in here. They've broken. Release the hounds. There we go. Now the dogs are just going to get themselves caught up here. Once one unit's breaking. But then again, don't bet against... Ooh. I'm almost surprised that that break happened so quickly. The dogs are heading in too. Right, take stock for a second. These guys can just keep taking on... Oh, yeah. The archers are down to 7 at this point. These guys change your target over to... What's still got some strength at the back there? You're badly damaged. You're okay. Go for them. Yeah, go for them. Lovely. The Equites are kind of stuck at the back by the looks of things. So, I don't think they can even get forward if they wanted to. So now we're just going to keep firing over to... There, and lovely. Frame rate's suffering a little bit, but it's fine. And now the dogs are... Are you trying to... Oh, yes, the dogs can swim in this game. I'd forgotten that. So the dogs are basically going in a straight line towards the target they were released towards. But unfortunately, the target they were released towards is now over here because he fled over the bridge. So the dogs are now trying to swim over the river. I'm not sure. I think they're going to get stuck under the bridge, to be honest. That's fine. That's 100% fine. Right, you guys are already broken. Oh, you see this. This is why we can hold here. Because we can just do this for flipping days. Right, now, change target over back here, please. Just keep targeting these guys now. The general's finally made his way to the front. But, just in case you didn't think he was going to get chewed up quickly enough, he's probably already pretty damaged, to be honest. Let's just get one unit of auxilia forward. He's already fleeing. Dear, oh dear. No, stop. Don't bother pursuing in that case. Once the leader's fleeing, then... Actually, you know what? Everyone's done a pretty good job not breaking so far. More people are being thrown by them over to me. We'll take some light damage, but to be honest, I think we can sort it out. Probably at this point. Is everyone shaken? I'm not seeing wavering across the board. Oh, the dogs have made it! The dogs have made it over the river! And now they're running up the world's steepest bank, and now they're actually going to pursue. You know what? I think we're ready to just send in the horses. Just send the horses over here. I think they're running away anyway. Yeah, even the ones that haven't actually broken are running. It is time to... Oh, yes. Look at all that red on the bridge. Nice. And the dogs are gonna try and get into... Bless them. I'd forgotten dogs could swim in this game. It's one of the very few, in fact, possibly the only unit that can swim. Nothing else can swim, really. So, yeah. There we are. Enemy general is fleeing again. Probably best to just start sending the horses over in this direction now. And now I think everyone is fleeing, so my horses can simply mow everything down. Lovely. So, what damage have we actually taken there? A couple of units at the front of the legionaries have taken, like, some brief knocks. Some of our horses have taken light knocks. I'm not sure our archers took any knocks at all. The dogs will just automatically regenerate. I think the ones that died are probably the ones that have just failed to... Is there one that's... Yeah, a couple of dogs failed to swim. Unfortunately, the ones who couldn't swim. Oh, a couple of people tried to hide down here. Didn't work so well. Yep, job done, I'd say. 56 kills to 1,748. I'll take that. Oh no, what is this? What is this? The flipping Scipiones apparently have all the assassins in the flipping world. Right. I didn't realise that because I didn't have a spy there, so I had no way of seeing them. They're just constantly trying to assassinate the guy in Carthage. Okay, I need to get my own assassin over there. And, unfortunately, flipping finally, the Scipiones have brought, well, interesting. They've brought a relatively weak force, but it's numerous and it is still superior to mine. I think this is probably going to be the moment they win, to be honest. I think we're going to struggle to hold the bridge down in Carthage with this force. But you know what? We'll give it a go. Okay, same basic position, everything we've done so far, but yeah, I think you can see there, the number of legionaries we're fielding is just being worn down and down and down here. This is not looking good at all, so we can hold out here for a moment. And once again, they're just bum rushing. They're not kind of waiting for any form of marching column. They are just going across en masse. So the archers are firing. Those Hastati, they're going to struggle a little bit, but in come the arrows, in come the javelins, in come the peeler. These guys at least should break pretty damn easily just because we'll do enough damage to them in one go. But they have got a lot of reinforcements behind them. The only chance really is, this is the thing, they may finally have the numbers to take me on, but they've brought too many crappy troops. I don't think they've got anything that can actually break through. Of course, the real problem is what happens when I've run out of javelins and spears, which will happen sooner or later. So, well, there, yeah. Ooh, the leaders, the Equites. Oh, I missed that. That's a really good advantage right there. He's just going to push himself forward and get himself murdered. Good. In fact, actually, he's right there at the front right now. All right, kill this guy, and we should actually be able to wrap this up pretty easily. But, oh, there's a lot of men there, by the way, and we can't keep winning these battles. Sooner or later, we're just going to get worn flipping down. You know what? Send him my general to deal with his general. Just go on, smash into him. There we go. Heavy cavalry versus light. You're going to be screwed, my good man. There we are. I think he's already surrounded and being stabbed. Going down, going down, going down. There he goes. Boom. That's what I wanted to see. Now, back off my cavalry. I don't want to do anything too silly. Or maybe I do. You know what? Maybe I do. Get in there. Get in there and do something too bloody silly. Because apparently they're on the verge of collapsing. Get in there. Go on, horses. Go on, General. 50 men left. Heavy cavalry. Into the breach you go. And by breach, I mean absolute messy chaos. Because screw it. Why not? Oh, good. This is apparently working. I did not think that was going to work. But alright. Bridge battles, ladies and gentlemen. The way that a tiny, crappy army can easily beat the superior one. Nice. And now we just... Oh, the murder. Continue the battle. Ride them down. Probably get the archers to walk away at this point, though. I think I'm doing more damage to myself than to them. These guys are now to silver chevron experience. Oh, good. Well done. And so many Scipiones to kill yet as well. Oh, so many. We really need to promote Captain Nero, by the way. He's won, what is it, 3, 4 victories now? We need to promote this man. Right, that'll do. I think that's enough dead Scipiones. Hopefully they've learnt their lesson. Just keep getting those heroic victories here. I genuinely was expecting something a lot closer than that. Uh-oh. Oh, this is where life gets a bit more difficult, though. Oh, no. The game is now saying, yeah, Lentulus Titus, who is bringing with him a... It's an old-style army, but it's got experience, it's got weapons, it's got training. And what's he bringing with him? Oh, he's bringing been in the wars. So he's actually going to be really difficult to kill. Oh, we may have won one victory, but Captain Nero, I'm so sorry. I think this might be the final one. You're outnumbered by 1,000 men. They've got the superior troops, a greater number of troops, an actual general, heavy cavalry. Oh, I'm not feeling good about this one, but then I wasn't feeling good about the last one. If I can win this one, I'll be flipping amazed, because this is just the point where I think it all just goes wrong. I mean, bare minimum, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a whole bunch of damage to him that's going to make it much harder for him to take Carthage. We're just wearing down Scipiones, alright? Every little helps. Oh, this is all the legionaries we've got left now. This is it. But our general, bless him, is indeed up to 2 silver chevrons. Oh, Captain Nero, you are going to die, the biggest damn hero. I'm amazed we didn't promote you, quite frankly. We must have hit the point where the game said I've got enough generals, so therefore no more promotions. Because otherwise, this man would be a general. Maybe it's because he's got hair. If he'd gone bald, then he'd be appropriate. You know, in the past, I've always basically said that, you know, heavy cavalry is amazing and never count out the side with the cavalry. Today, we're not the side with the cavalry. They've got the cavalry, and I've got literally no answer to it whatsoever. I've got no spearmen at all. Okay, what's coming first over the bridge? Velites. That's a good first thing to come over the bridge, because they should hopefully break pretty easily, especially as they are actually weakened Velites. Okay. That'll help out at least a little bit, but I'm just concerned they're just going to be able to chunk their way through me. And the general's just basically going to push forward. He's going to push through these legionary cohorts into the Hastati, and then once he does that, I've got no answer. Oh, this is just so... They've got Triarii as well, and Triarii will stand and fight for days. Alright, what have we actually got here? The Velites. Oh, the Velites are even going to eat some of the flipping Pila, which isn't really that good. Guys, I really need you to be throwing like... Oh, the slowdown. The game doesn't like this many things on screen at once, especially when they're all standing in one flipping place. So, at least our archers are getting some good attacks in right now. The frame rate is going mad. In comes everything we've got. This is all we've got now. I mean, this isn't going too bad, but... Oh, okay, the general's managed to push himself way up front, but the general is now just going to push his way in here, and the general is going to do loads of damage to the legionaries. Once the legionaries have collapsed, that's kind of all we've got. And what am I going to send in to relieve the flipping legionaries? One unit of Hastati is going to go in right now, and it's just going to basically just going to charge forward, and it's going to try and take out the general, because the general going down is the only way we can do this. But the general is going to be really hard to kill. Because, you see, that's the thing. The thing about heavy cavalry is they're just going to push through here. Ooh, but what's broken? That'll be the Velites. That's fine. One unit breaking isn't going to cause a general rout. We need to cause way more to break yet. There's also steady Hastati. Oh, there's so many. The moment they've pushed us back off this point, then they can just basically start kind of flooding over the bridge. Then we're in a lot of trouble. What can we do here? Well, I will say, the Roman Army General is still at 42 right now, but legionary cohorts are taking damage as time goes by. We've got no spin, we've got no ants this tall. My javelin men are almost out of javelin, so we're running out of flipping missiles. There's these guys over here. They've thrown in their stuff. This guy I'm keeping at the back, because otherwise he's just a critical risk of routing. You're trying to push in against Armoured General, but he's still at 40. In all that time, we've only taken out 2 of his. So he's just going to keep knocking his way down. They've got something at the back that's actually firing at flipping me, which is irritating. Archers, you need to pick a target that's not on the far side of the bridge. You need to target these Hastati. Oh, it's the Hastati. They're getting their peeler in. The peeler are charging. Oh, no. The legionaries are in so much trouble. I need to provide them with some relief right now. I just need to... I'm sending in the reinforcements. We're just going to charge those guys in. These guys are now not doing anything. They can get out of there. They may as well get out of there because... Oh, no, we've got a break. What have we got as a break? Oh, no. Oh, no, this is going to be it. How are you even breaking? Why are you breaking? Get around the side. If we can just hold them here, we can at least grind them down while the archers do some good work. This is the final stand. The mercenaries have just given up right now. Right. Archers, just into here. Just shoot these guys as they come across the bridge. We'll do some good damage at least. Get the horses round the side. Is anything... They're eager. They know they've got this. You did so well. You did so... Captain Nero. If I could give you... Oh, he's right there. Guys, what's left? He's still at 27 and he's been in the war, so he's going to be really tough to take down. And the Triarii are relieving him. Oh, no. I can't send my horses in to do a charge because another one's broken. That's Hastati. The legionaries will stand and fight. Go for the general. Just take out the general if you can. Go on. Just take out the general. If we can kill him, I will consider this a job well done. Just get after him. Take out the general. That's all I want you to do now. We're going to take out him with us. Just kill that guy. Come on. Go for him. Go for him. Oh, yes! Ha ha! We're going to lose. But we are going to lose with honor. We are going to lose with honor, damn it. Captain Nero. Oh, Captain Nero is... Oh, he's gone. Oh, Captain Nero. I thought you were going to fight to the last man. Oh, no. And that's it, I think. We've got... Well, we've got these guys over here. We may as well... Oh, the archers are out of... You know what, archers? Just retreat. Everyone who's still alive, withdraw. Let's get out of here. There is, at this point, nothing more any of you can do. I want everyone to withdraw, because at least they might be able to fight. I mean, the archers can fight another day, once they've actually topped up their arrows, but there's no arrows left. So, guys, just get out of here if you can. We've lost the bridge. Oh, we held this bridge for so long, but finally, after 4 attempts, the Scipiones have taken it off us. That is tragic, but we killed their general. We have killed their general, and that's fine as far as I'm concerned. These guys are... They're actually flipping wavering. They were wavering for a second, damn it. Right, everyone who's recovered your courage, just get out of here, alright? There's no point you standing and fighting anymore. You've done everything you can. Just run back to Carthage, alright? We've killed their leader, which means as a result, the remaining 25 heavy cavalry are not going to be involved in the siege of Carthage. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I think we're good. Everyone, get out of here. You did well. Alright, there's no dishonor in this. Like, the narrator's going to say something about Roman honor lies in tatters or something, but no, it doesn't. You guys did everything you could. You went way above and beyond the call of duty. Retreat with my blessing. This is all part of the plan. I'm fine with this. We will fight again, you magnificent bastards.
Roman honor is intact, but our Roman glory lies in tatters after this defeat.
Oh no, my Roman honor is indeed intact. I would say it is, yes. This is not a disaster. This is fine. We still got almost 1,000 kills. They only got 400, but in the end, we just couldn't stand up to him. But we killed him. I'm pretty happy with that. Continue. The bridge is lost. Oh, that means they're actually going to be coming up to the walls of Carthage. And the force here is not great either. Ah, and possibly a good sign the Julii are indeed becoming a bit overstretched there. They just lost a fight against Spain. I saw that. You just got beaten back from the remaining Spanish capital. Nice. And there's not many armies floating around, are there? No. He's overstretched at this point, and he's sending reinforcements as well. We have got ourselves Julianus. More bloody Julianuses. This time, oh, new tactic. They're bringing up flipping siege equipment to dislodge me from the river. Good plan. Good plan. And reinforcements coming through the Alps. Right. Life is getting a little bit more difficult here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is enough for now. We have tragically lost the bridge that leads to Carthage. The door to Carthage is open to us, and apparently Carthage is bloody surrounded by assassins. Luckily, none of them seem that good, which is bloody convenient because apparently they've just been taking swings at my guy this whole bloody time. So quite frankly, you are lucky to be alive. I'm sure you've picked up some, like, traits about, yes, obsessed by security and suspicious. Yeah, so many people have taken a swing at him, he knows he's being attacked, so as a result... Oh, and he has the wrestler too. Luckily, I gave him that wrestler at some point. I think I actually transferred that over to him. Well, lucky I did, because that gave him +1 personal security. This guy's earning his upkeep, damn it. Right, Carthage, very, very soon indeed, is going to be coming under attack from some big Scipii armies, but we have got ourselves... I think we're ready. Because we have got ourselves... Hang on, let's just go and have a little look-see inside Carthage here very quickly. Ooh, an interesting mishmash going on here. Next to the royal palace, in front of the army barracks, we have got ourselves a large temple of Mercury there. We should upgrade that at some point. We've also built ourselves, yes, an academy. Very, very good indeed. And soon, we'll have ourselves a practice... This is going to be the practice range, lovely. Next to the Grand Bazaar and the Execution Square that we've just decided to keep, because why not? Plus 10% to law. I see no reason why not. Oh, I love these little mishmash cities. But yes, behold the epic stone walls. These huge walls, these massive tall gates, the flipping things that will just spit out arrows and fire forever. With extra wall defenses, you get more towers kind of per section of wall. There's just towers flipping everywhere. Good luck trying to take this, you bastards, because I don't think you're going to be able to, because I'm pretty sure... Hang on, we can figure this out by where the sea is. So if the sea is over there, and then curving around this direction, they're probably going to be coming from... I think they're going to be coming from this direction, right? I think they're coming from over here. Yes, in fact, we know they are, because that'll be the river that our men fought and died for. So here... This is what they have to break, and I don't think they're going to be able to break it. It would have been nice if they were approaching from that angle, because then they'd have to go into that really narrow space with towers every side. But I still think they're going to be torn apart as they try and take these towers and these walls. It is not going to work out well for them. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, it feels like we're going to have to actually come to the defense of Carthage. That is potentially going to be a little bit on the tricky side, as armies are coming in from every angle. We've got 3 decent-sized armies coming in, but I would say... We've done a pretty good job breaking the back of the Scipiones' strength. There's... Oh my! The Scipiones lost the fight against the capital. Oh, the Numidians are actually going to flipping survive. Well done. That's amazing. All these matches I've been watching where the Numidians just flipping throw match after match. The one time I'm not paying attention, they actually flipping win. Blimey. It feels to me that the Scipiones are actually running out of strength. If they're going to throw these 2 armies away over here... These 2 are just kind of, you know, they're isolated. There's some decent strength here, but there's not much, is there? Looks to me like if we can just hold Carthage, we might be in very, very good shape to make some moves against the Scipiones very soon indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And more importantly, the Julii are learning their lessons. They have started sending siege equipment onagers to lay artillery fire on me while I'm trying to guard the bridge. Meanwhile, another force is trying to sneak around the mountains. So we'll need to pull together an army from somewhere. To go and deal with that in the open field as well. We shall have to see how we deal with that, ladies and gentlemen. And all that is to come soon. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true net. And this has been Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've got plans. Dad, this is my plan. International Peacekeeping Force. I'm here to bring peace. It's a tsunami of monkeys. This is literally a tidal wave of monkeys. Whoa, 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 don't be here. Don't be standing here. Okay. Oh, you want more peace? Here, have some more. Have some more.